Hi guys, and welcome to the Electricmotorgp show. My name is Nee. I'm going to be your host, and today we're going to be looking at the Leapmotor C10. This is a car, a Chinese new energy vehicle, which has been launched in Australia in partnership with Stellantis Motor Group. One of the advantages of having the Stellantis Motor Group working on this car is that they've helped to fine tune the chassis. The Maserati team were responsible for fine tuning the chassis of this car, which means that this car is not likely to have the same issues most of the Chinese NEVs have got, which is the soft chassis, which rolls when you go into corners and makes the car a little bit uncomfortable. The car is supposed to be a BYD Atto 3 competitor in terms of price, but in terms of size, it is a Model Y competitor. The C10 comes with a lot of things for the price point that you're getting. You've got an ample boot size in there, which is able to accommodate up to 571 liters of boot space. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a spare wheel. It does have a repair kit in the bottom as well. As you can see there, it's got a very decent subwoofer in the boot. The boot is also very, very nicely done in the context of also being power tailgates as well. And with the running tail lights, also very good to look at. You can see the shimmering on the paint on the car, which makes it very, very attractive to look at. This is the emerald green version of the car. The door slam shut with a very nice thunk in there, making it very comfortable. It's got 17 safety features on it. So, like I mentioned to you earlier on, the car's got a Leap Pilot 17 with advanced driver assist functions. It's got 420 kilometers of EV range on the WLTP cycle. It's got 12 speakers interior to it. 360-degree cameras inside. Very, very spacious on the inside. The dimensions of the car length is 4.739 millimeters with a width of 1900 millimeters, a height of 1680 millimeters, and a wheelbase of 2825. I correct myself, the boot space is not 571, it's actually 581, and that's pretty comfortable for you to drive. On the interior of the car, you've got the mood lighting in there, you've got a 10.25 inch infotainment screen, as well as a 14.6 infotainment screen as well. You've got wireless charging, you've got two cup holders in there. The car itself seems to be very, very comfortable to sit in. It's got nice full leather in there with good lumbar support in it. Um, the car has got 360-degree surround system. The air vents are very close to the mood lighting, which is what I'm showing you at the moment. You can control the air vents from the touch screen. Quite a number of reviewers complain about this, saying that they find this to be very difficult to manage. I did sit in this and found it very easy to do. The steering wheel and the screen are not far from each other, which means getting access to it is not that difficult as well. The infotainment system is very responsive when you go through. It comes preloaded with a lot of software in there, like Spotify, Amazon Music, and a few other things as well. Um, TikTok also is present. I found it to be very responsive when I was toying around with it. Um, Again, I go back to the price point. You get all of this as standard in a car that's coming in at $45,000 drive away, and you've got a decent size SUV. If you were to compare it to the Xpeng G6, the entry level Xpeng G6 is coming in at 53,000, and the long range Xpeng G6 is drive away 63. And compare that to the entry level Model Y, which comes in at 54,000, but you by the time you customize it, you'd be looking at probably about 70,000 and drive away before. Now, jumping into the back seat, you find that this is very comfortable. I'm 5'10" plus. I've got ample knee space in there. Headroom is quite comfortable as well. This car is a proper SUV in terms of its shape and size and how boxy it looks, which is one of the things I do find I like about the car. It's got dual climate controls with vents in the back as well. jumping out of the car, you get to look at the boot again, which is one of my favorite parts of this car, and you find that the running lights and the way it looks and the LED displays are very comfortable to look at. In terms of charging, the car has got a max DC charge rate of 84 kilowatts and a max AC charger of 6.6. It's claimed to charge from 30% to 80% in about 30 minutes, which is neither here nor there because this doesn't give you the right information we want. We would be grateful if, like the Electric Viking says, if manufacturers stock to the 10 to 80% charging so that we know we can benchmark against each other. But given the charging rates that I've explained to you and given the charging the size of the battery, you can estimate that this car will charge from 10 to 80% in about 47 to about 50 minutes, and will take about 10 hours on a 6.6 kilowatt charging cycle to be fully charged.